guys think there's going to be a March event?
I think so.
Ooh.
I don't think it's been announced, but
by the time this episode goes up, with our luck, yes, it has already been announced.
It's probably been announced. This is how we age the episode really well.
Yeah.
I think it was in response to one of your articles on Apple Track. You said something along the line of
Starlinked.
Starlink.
Gurman says March event will not be on the 16th.
I definitely think the March event
replied to that saying
probably the most exciting thing that will happen this month in Apple news. So I'm all for it. We're not running out of things to talk about at all. Go ahead, Drew. You're back.
I'm back. He basically said the event won't be on the 16th, or something to that. And I was like, okay. So
in an exclusive tweet to Apple Track, he goes, "I was referring to no event on the 16th when I said no March 16th event." He was like, "Oh, I'm just saying no event on the 16th," which is like, I feel like he knows something, you know.
Very specific, yeah. If I feel like if there wasn't going to be an event, he wouldn't have clarified that. I think he would have just ignored that headline if it was just there won't be a March event. So similar to the last 3 events, though, I think they're going to announce it just like 7 days before it begins. So, I mean, for all we know, they could be announcing it by the time the podcast goes live. That'd be funny. But I could see it being later, like a March 22nd or a March 23rd type thing. But yeah, I think with how event happy Apple has been last quarter with all 3 events in a row. March events don't happen every year, but this is the type of year for them to do one, especially if mini LED is coming to the iPad, and that sounds like something you'd want to kind of brag about on stage for a little while. Yeah,
like this month. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the rumors have been saying. They could be wrong, but
I've just stopped caring because they keep talking about these mini LED iPads, and I'm like,
it's happening. But what I don't understand. Okay, so really quick, my vision is yes, we're getting a March event. I think it's going to be iPad Pro with mini LED and 5G, iPad mini refresh, not the bezel-less, dream.
But not the good one.
It's going to be the 8.5 to 9-inch version that's been rumored from Co.
Right.
I think so. It's going to be the biggest iPad mini upgrade in years, but not the dream, right? It's just going to be like a little bit bigger, and then I think we're going to see AirTags.
A letdown.
Because this would basically exactly parallel the September event, right? You had like accessory, which is the watch, paired with 2 iPads. Or even in the iPhone, they did iPhone 12s and HomePod Mini, right? I think I was talking to John Prosser about this, and he sort of highlighted that like way of thinking about it for me. And it's like, oh, that does make sense. And
it's like your appetizer.
Yeah, that would be enough for an event. I think AirTags and just iPad Pro, it's like, dude, is it a 30-minute event? But if they do 20 minutes on AirTag, because it's a brand new product, 15 on the Mini, and maybe 20 on the iPad, I mean, yeah, you're hitting about 50 minutes with the transit. That's about
40 on 5G.
Yeah.
You got to remember, if 5G is being brought up, this is going to be a 90-minute event.
I'm going to get the guy from not just Verizon, but they'll also get the new T-Mobile CEO and the AT&T guy and the guy from EE.
I hope they picked up on the over 5G memeing, because I noticed Tim Cook stopped saying good morning on the most recent Apple events.
Really?
At the October and November events, he didn't say good morning. He just said, like, hello and welcome. And I'm like, I wonder if that's because he picks up on everyone memeing him, good morning, good morning, good morning. And he's like, I don't like this meme, so I'm going to try to kill it. So I'm hoping that they saw all the 5G memes and people making songs of 5G and stuff, and they're like, okay, we overdid it. Let's tone it down a bit.
I just want to know.
I'm hoping.
This was a clip from the Tailosive Podcast Archive. If you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button. And of course, hit that like button to ensure that a Google Pixel sheep has one more tear fall from their eye.